Hey YouTube, Peterbilt Knife Guy. As you can tell, today is an Essie edition. The reason we're going to be doing that is because there shall be a new addition to the Essie collection. You probably already tell by the picture. But let's take a walk down memory lane and let's kind of talk about something. You know how if you're a knife person and you make it known that you're a knife person, people will buy you knives for Christmas, your birthday, Father's Day, frickin' Saturday, whatever, you know. And typically, a non-knife person buying a knife person a knife, say that 5 times fast, will usually be, we'll say not a disappointment, but a disappointment. I don't know how else to put it because, you know, when you're a knife person, for the most part, especially if you've been doing it for years, you've grown a taste for quality, certain brands, who knows, and you end up with some gas station knife and you have to pretend like you love it. So in honor of that, let's look at some past ones I've received. So my uncle, actually my kid's uncle, but he's still whatever, he's still family, you know, he fell for that trap on Facebook or whatever, you know, where you get these hand forged, you know, super awesome piles of garbage, you know, and got me this. And he's like, man, I got the hookup on this. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's windy as shit outside. He's like, I got the hookup on this, you know, let me know if you want to get some more. These things are hand forged and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh, that is great. Thank you so much. Thank God he doesn't watch my videos, right? You know, I appreciate, don't think I don't appreciate it, but I don't know what to do with these things, but I keep them. So there's one. And then my old lady back in the day, she got me this guy. You know, this is one of those Big 5 gas station specials. It's an M-Tech, and you know, it actually is a fairly decent knife, but you know, these are 20-25 bucks, you know, back in the day, and it's just not a high quality knife. You know, somebody who's into like Essie's or I don't know, what are the other big brands? You name any big brand you want, USA made big brand, even Cold Steel, you know, because they're decent. There's no comparison in quality and material, workmanship, and all that blah blah blah. So anyways, point of the story, you know, almost 3 minutes in, is I actually got a good knife for Father's Day. And right now, well, it's not here yet, as you can tell. So it was in a card for my son, but it says, it's coming Thursday. Oh, look at that, a little sneaky peek. Sneaky peek. So what they ended up getting me was an SE3. And since it didn't arrive yet, they put this in the card with a little note that says it's coming Thursday, which I thought was pretty awesome. She ended up getting me one with the knife only, so there will be no sheath, no sheathing, but that's fine because I have either A, the ability to make my own sheath, which I typically do because even my SE4 here, I don't keep in the factory sheath. I keep it in a Carl Thomas sheath. So not only do I have the stock SE4 sheath, so the SE4 and the SE3 both share the same handle and they lock in with the handle. So I could either A, modify this for the SE3 because it is going to be a shorter blade, probably somewhere around in there. I could modify this, or I have a whole nother Carl Thomas sheath that's made for this guy right here that I could either modify, or it'd probably just honestly sink in further. You know, it'd probably just push into there and then, you know, lock in. So I mean, I have sheath options, so the fact that it didn't come with a sheath actually is good because, you know, the SE4 came with a sheath, and chuck that bad boy. I mean, it's a good sheath, but I have no need for it. I end up modifying sheaths anyway, so that's not a big deal. But I was stoked. She's like, oh, hopefully it's a good knife. Hell yeah, it's a good knife. Who wouldn't turn down an Essie? And look how big that SE3 is next to the SE4. Just kidding. Well, anyways, I hope everybody's having a good Father's Day. And stay tuned, because Thursday I will be getting my SE3. And I'm sure a bunch of videos will go up on that one. Also, too, this will be the second SE3 I've owned. This is the second SE4 I've owned. I've owned a lot of Essies. And I think I gave my SE3 or my SE4, I can't remember. One of my buddies who actually has a channel, you should check him out. His name, I think it's 60 Acres and a Dream. I'll put his information in here and put his link down below. But he started homesteading, but before he moved, we used to be roommates, and I gifted him, I believe, or we traded, I can't remember. Traded or gifted, I can't remember, but I believe I gave him an SE4 or SE3. I believe it was the SE4. He will probably comment and let me know. But anyways, that's all. Thanks for watching.